Hi, Maddie, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Checking 1 2 3 1 2 3. How about now? There you go. Is that any better? Awesome. All right, next, let's see. Turn on the in-game sound. Can you hear the engines running? Yeah, the cover screen is still on. I'll get that here in a second. Okay, that's my flight plan for today. That's my setup. And that should be the aircraft at KMNF. There's my primary flight display. There we go. How about now? Can you see it all? There we go. Yeah, I'm doing this primarily as a test, proof of concept, make sure everything's working. I'll try and keep up on all of that stuff. Close that. There we go. Too much stuff going on. Alright, I'll scroll this over here. There we go. Alright, there's all the stuff I'm planning on doing. I'm planning on heading up to St. Louis there, pick up all of this stuff, and then make a few flights around the Horn. I got to get these building materials here, is the plan, up to 5K1. That's going to be one of my new airports. So that's the plan. How much I'm going to be streaming this, I'm not sure. We'll just play it by ear. We'll go from there. Alright. This is kind of weird. I'm always used to watching other people fly. I'm not used to them watching me fly. Let's see. Fuel. We got plenty of fuel. And I'm not worried about all the operations. We're not going to be, engine start and all that. This is just let's make things work and just do that. I think right now I'm doing just YouTube. I have Twitch set up and I've tested that and it works. I'm just doing the one for tonight. All right, so let's see. Let me get my other screen up here. Let's see. Let's make sure we're set right here. Set my autopilot. So we're going to fly at 5,000 feet, 1,900 foot per minute climb, and there. You can watch. And check our flight plan here. So we're just going to fly from here direct to St. Louis. That's the plan. All right. Set that back there. Okay, and I have Flight Simulator taking care of the radios for me and frequency changes. I am going to, before I do that, let me go here. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure all this stuff out. Just trying to see if there's a different screen that would look better. I guess not. No. All right, this is good. There we go. All right, well, let's see. If I think we're all set here, double check that. All good. Lights are set. All right. Flaps set to 20. All right. Let's rock and roll. See if I can do this without crashing. I'll make excuses early. I'm using the Thrustmaster Extreme Pro stick, and the thing's a piece of junk. Yeah. Got a little windy. Got a little windy. Got a little windy.
Kansas City Center Beechcraft November Tree Romeo Charlie Alpha is type Beechcraft King Air 1 miles west of Kilo Mike November Foxtrot 1,300 feet. Request flight following.
Let's see. Welcome in, Fran, if you can hear me.
Squawk 622 Tree Beechcraft Romeo Charlie Alpha.
Beechcraft Romeo Charlie Alpha radar contact 2 miles northwest of Kilo Mike November Foxtrot 2,900 feet. Altimeter tree 0.50.
Roger Beechcraft Romeo Charlie Alpha.
And we're in the soup. Alright. Reset my view. Ease up on the climb a little bit. Pull the power back a little bit. I've got... Yep, we're doing good there. Not much to see, is there? There we go. Reset my heading bug. If you want to see the whole dashboard, one thing that's really strange about the way this sim works is because I have multiple screens set up, is that if I am not active on my primary screen, if I don't click on it, make the primary screen active, the flight controls and throttles may or may not work. So, for example, see if I could do this. Let me turn on the yoke. I'm going to make a different screen active. And of course this time it's working. Make a liar out of me. But yeah, it'll do that to me quite a bit, especially with the engine throttles. If my primary screen is not active and I'll pull power back, it doesn't change. And then when I do make it active, it catches up very quickly. So it's kind of a challenge. Let me get back over here. Hey, Fran, are you watching on your phone or are you watching on a computer? I know you had your computer torn apart. Let me go down here. I don't need my taxi lights, landing lights. Alright, everything else is good. Alright, this says, give it a little bit more, 72, 73, 74, about there. Pull the props back just a little bit. You're watching on your phone, eh, Frank? So I just want to know when you're getting your flight simulator up and running. There is quite the delay from the stream on YouTube.
Beechcraft Romeo Charlie Alpha contact Kansas City Center on 133.4. Good day.
133 decimal for Beechcraft Romeo Charlie Alpha. Goodbye. Kansas City Center, Beechcraft, November, Tree Romeo Charlie Alpha, 5,000 feet.
Beechcraft November 3 Romeo Charlie Alpha Kansas City Center altimeter 30.5 while radar contact continue.
This is the exciting part. See, Fran, if you had your flight simulator, I could zoom in and that could be you down there. I'm going to bully you into getting your flight simulator up and running. Alright, we're 102 miles out. Got a good 30 minutes. You know what? I screwed up already. How about that? Well, let's do this. Just for fun. I didn't start the flight in FSEconomy. So, let's do this. We'll go back. We'll activate. And we'll start our way down. We'll go land back at KMNF again. And the other thing we're going to do, we'll set up the approach to 2.8. And now I've got to check. Go back here, go to RNAV 2.8. I'll slow down some more. See, I want to be at 3700 by TIYUR. $3,700. We'll continue our way down.
Beechcraft Romeo Charlie Alpha contact, Kansas City Center on 133.8. Good day.
Yeah, we're going to have to change the airport we're going to.
133.8 Beechcraft Romeo Charlie Alpha. Goodbye. Kansas City Center, Beechcraft, November, Tree Romeo Charlie Alpha, 3,900 feet.
Beechcraft November Tree Romeo Charlie Alpha,
Okay.
Kansas City Center altimeter 30.5. While radar contact, continue.
3054. Set my L 3054. Wow. Five, 4. Come back up here. Let's find here. 28.
Kilo Mike November Foxtrot, traffic Beechcraft, November, Tree Romeo Charlie Alpha, 21 miles northeast, 3,900 feet, inbound to land runway 28.
Okay, we're only 17 miles out. Set my approach power to right about there. Isn't this lovely? I'd like to know why we're going way over there. Why are we going over here? We're heading south. This has JETOB in the waypoint nav. Let's see what it does. Set the power. Alright. Props full forward. Okay. That's where we're supposed to be going. Well, let's see what it does. Why not? Because here's the approach plate I'm using. Where'd you go? Come back here. So we're head towards TI, should be heading towards JETOB here. But this is the transition here, so we'll fly to there. See, there's the turn. That's what we're going to be doing. So we're at 3,700. Yeah, Maddie, these flights, is this my own airline in FSEconomy? This is essentially a private flight. because there's the Wolf Air, which is Nate's, there's Minion Air Service, which is mine, and then there's me. I'm just doing this for me because I want to get some building materials up to that other airport so I can build that FBO up there. See, gears down, flaps are 20. I know, Fran, you're here just to watch me crash. Hopefully, I don't. So, Fran, if you're watching on the phone, my picture in the corner's got to be pretty awful tiny. There's the turn. Maybe. Maybe. There we go. All right, now from here, we'll be cleared down to, let's see what I got here, 3,000. So that'll be our next altitude. So our next altitude to 3,000. Come on, we're almost there. Almost there. We're going to be landing 28, which is way over here. There you go. There's TIYUR. 27, 28. We'll start our way down in just a second. Yeah, Maddie, Fran is watching, but he's texting me. He's texting me his questions and comments, which is so helpful when I'm trying to fly an airplane. All right, so we'll start down. Yes, the cheater paths are turned on in the simulator. Down to 3,000. Let's see what happens here. Now I got to be ready on that autopilot button because on this approach, when I hit that JETOB marker waypoint, the GPS tends to make a big left turn and go south for some reason. I don't know why. I'll have to let it play out one day, see what it does. Now, Maddie, when you get a chance, let me know if the extra screens, like the camera screen and the PFD screen, if they're too small, or are they okay? There's 3,000. Getting a little fast. All right. And our next altitude will be 2,100. So for your information, Fran, that blue on that cheater path, that tells you you're on speed. Red means you're not on speed. 22%. I'm waiting on glide path. Runway's down there somewhere. Yeah, Matty, I'm still in 2020. I haven't made the leap yet. I wonder if it's going to capture the glide path. I've had this work once out of about 10 times I've done this. So I don't know what I do wrong, but one of these days I'll figure it out. Alright. Alright, so head on down to 21. Picking up speed, slow down. Westbed 2100. I'll just drop this down to field elevation because that's where we're going to end up going. Slow down my descent. Yep, the airport's down there. It's not captured a glide path. It's coming down. Okay. You can see the airport real well now. Start slowing down big time. Flaps. Full. There's 500. Slow way down, slow way down. good. Look at that. Look at that. Almost like I've done this before. I need a little bit of power. Too much, too much. Alright, I'm going to take over manually. My aircraft. $70, $60, $50, $40. Come on, come on, come on. There you go. Look at them apples. Bring the flaps up a little bit. Ooh, where are you going? Where are you going, airplane? Woohoo. Don't look at chat when you're trying to taxi. Let's turn chatter the heck out of the nose wheel. Lines here somewhere. Come on, there you go, there you go. Little turn, come on, not in the grass, not in the grass. There you go. Yeah, this controller needs a little work. That's for sure. I did a test on it, and the potentiometer in there is very, very jerky. So, I'll zoom down the taxiway here. Let's see what we got going on here. We'll just stop at the end of the taxiway here. There we go. Slow down, slow down, slow down. That's about good. Somewhere around here. We'll stop here. Set the parking brake, and there we are. Now I get to do all that again for real. So I need to set my direct to KSTL. How about if I put a K in there? KSTL. Enter. Active. GDI source. GPS. There we go. Transponder. VFR. That didn't take. Transponder. Come on. Come on. There we go. VFR. Enter. There you go. Alright, let's see. Okay. So you're probably not the best person to ask, and the answer, because, you know, you're legally blind and it all looks small on screen to me. Anyway, okay. Very good. Very good. That's why you fly airplanes. I wish 24 would change the colors of the boxes on your way into landing. I don't know if that's configurable or not. One feature in 2020 I wish was 2024 doesn't have that Copilot? Doesn't have this guy? Huh. Oh, let me announce them clearly.
Kilo Mike November Foxtrot Traffic Beechcraft November Tree Romeo Charlie Alpha is clear of the runway.
It seems kind of strange that they would remove that. Okay. All right. So no comments from Fran. Let me check. Actually, that wasn't so bad. That was fairly decent. Oh, we got to check what my landing rate was, right? Landing rate says 221 firm. Okay, I'll take it. All right, so that's me streaming. All right, so now okay. Okie dokie, Fran. I wonder. I got to figure out this whole streaming thing. It's like, how many can you see? How many people are watching? I don't know. All right, so now let's do this for real. Check my fuel. Let me get over here. Close that. Go here. Check my fuel. So my fuel should be good. Fuel is still what it was. Excellent. All right, so we're going from here to KSTL. It's 123 miles. It's going to be a while. All right, so start flight. We are loaded up. Double check FSEconomy. Yes, we are in progress. Awesome. Shrink that. Go back here. The only AI pilot that you have is with our cursor on screen. Well, that kind of sucks. Because I kind of like having it was. All right, flaps set, trim. Ooh, nothing turns. And welcome in, Maddie. I appreciate you being here. Doing my. Where the heck are you going? That's what I'm saying. See, then it jerks over. Oh well, we'll be fine. My King Air has 4-wheel drive. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. Parking brake set. Reset you. All right, so now let's set my altitude. We're going to go back up to 5,000. 44. Yep, too far. 5,000. Initially we'll we'll go 1,800 feet per minute. All right. Set my heading mode. Autopilot to heading. Yeah, it's going to be another sharp turn. Alright, so let's do this. So let's do this. All set. Parking brake off. Up. Whoa. That trim will put me right into the trees. Minus 23 is not good. Reset trim. Reset my trim. Come on. There you go. Trim set, flap set, parking brake off, throttles. Here we go. And we're away. We are rolling. That's it, nice and easy. Power up, power up, power up, power up. Stay straight there, dude. Stay straight. Full power. And rotate. There we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. Positive rate, gear up. We'll climb up. Do a little climb, do a little climb. Get the autopilot set. Over 500 feet, flaps up.
Kansas City Center Beechcraft November, Tree 50 Delta, is type Beechcraft King Air, 2 miles west of Kilo Mike November Foxtrot, 1,900 feet. Request flight following.
Beechcraft November 350 Delta Kansas City Center. Squawk 0377.
Squawk 0 Tree 77 Beechcraft 50 Delta.
Beechcraft 50 Delta radar contact 3 miles west of Kilo Mike November Foxtrot 2,900
Okay, let's start a right turn on course.
Roger Beechcraft 50 Delta.
I could pull a little bit of power off. There you go. That should about do it. Turn on course. There we go. So you can't let the autopilot fly the whole flight in 24 hours to handle taxi, takeoff, and landing. And that's basically the things that I do. I use the autopilot quite a bit. In cruise. And now we'll do this. Watch this. Direct to activate nav. We're on GPS. There we go. Beautiful. Now we're just cruising. Yes, it's pretty weird. I've got the live stream feedback going here. And here I am. I'm already up at altitude cruising, and I'm watching the takeoff. So that's how much of a delay there is. That's pretty wild. Let me set this guy. Oh. No, don't want to do that. Do this. There you go. Waypoint. Waypoint 2 goes away. There you go. Alright. And pull a little more power back. Pull the props back a little bit. We'll save just a little bit of fuel. Yeah, I know what you mean. The AI pilot. 3050. Let me set you 30. I don't even use this one up here. This is just a backup. 3048 49 3050. That, and let's go down here. I hate where this thing is. I'll use that knob down there. Oh, wrong way. Go this way. 3050. 3050 set. Double check sim. My FSEconomy stuff. Yep, it's flying. It's a running. See, in 2020, you could use the co-pilot feature to handle everything and just sit back and watch the flight. That's what I liked about it. Which is why I use 2020 to do the streaming. Gotcha. Yeah, I kind of like the takeoffs and landings and navigation. That's the part that I like. Let's see, 109 miles out. Yeah, we're gonna. Audience. That's interesting. The trying to watch the video, the live stream analytics on our YouTube. Like I say, I'm new to this whole streaming thing, so. So this flight. And come on, yep.
Center, Beechcraft, November, tree 50 Delta, 5,000 feet.
Beechcraft, November, tree 50 Delta, Kansas City Center, altimeter, tree 0.5, while radar contact, continue.
I have got to, go back here. I got to reset my flight plan over here. There we go. There we go. So our top of descent will be about 38 nautical miles out. We're at 104. Got a ways to go. So on this flight, from here to Kansas City, we're gonna lose money. But once we get to Kansas City there, we will pick up a bunch of flights. And then play delivery boy. We'll play Amazon. Amazon by air. How's that? So no music playing on YouTube. Maddie, did you by any chance see my other video on there from my old photography days? 'Cause I got another one on there back when I had my photo studio. That's got some music in there from a friend of mine. But I do appreciate coming in, Maddie, and putting a bunch of chats in there. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Like I say, I'm not out to make this a business or anything like Nate. This is just for fun and a hobby. let's see, looking at the rental costs and the fuel costs here, we're at $235 so far. See, 20 is career mode. I have learned how to do the stuff I need to do and just not very successful. You'll get there. You'll get there. I mean, I came from an aviation background. I was a flight engineer on C-130s in the military for 15 years and been flying RC airplanes and drones. I'm a drone pilot. So I've actually got a chance to fly the C-130. So it was so a lot of that early career mode stuff, even in 2020, where you say, "Oh, learn to fly" and all that, it was painful. Going over all the basics. Now, for someone just coming in, I could see where that'd be helpful, but I'm like, I know this stuff. Trust me, I know it. Alright, so let's see. What are we going to do for St. Louis? I don't know what they're going to... They're going to give us a visual, I know, but... 3-0 left, maybe? I don't know. Let's see. We'll wait and see. Airport diagram. Let's pull up the airport diagram. So, who's calling? All right, hang on a second here. Let me shut this off. All right, I'm back. That was the flight attendant calling. She's on her way home. All right, so there's the airport diagram. So 12-3-0. Yeah, last time was 3-0 left. They landed me at. So that's probably what they're gonna do. Hadn't looked in anything. Not sure what you mean by that. Tell you, trying to get this headset just right is a pain in the neck. All right. Get that wire out of the way. 83 miles to go. Now earlier I had the engine instruments up here with on my PFD with the map. I don't know how I did that. It's crazy. Hit a magic button and stuff happens. One thing I wish they did do in 2020 was the ability to bind a keystroke to the taxi and pattern ribbons. Sometimes I'd just like to turn them off and I don't want to have to go into all the settings and everything. It's a pain in the neck. The training missions still could be more in depth at teaching you how to do everything. Well, what kind of stuff are you looking for it to tell you? I mean, what are your what do you need help with? Wow. Boy, that YouTube is in the. I wonder if I could use the other ultra low latency selection to kind of reduce the delay in YouTube. I mean, that is a painful delay. Got a ground speed of 216 knots. That's like a 2-knot tailwind. Still 20 minutes out. So, Manny, how's your flight coming along? I haven't looked at anything else on my channel just yet. Yeah, I used to be. I had a photography studio. I was a certified professional photographer for a while, and I had a photo studio, and I did a bunch of videos. I did a lot of like actors and things of that nature, headshots and stuff like that, commercial advertising photos. And I removed everything. I renamed the channel, and removed everything from the channel except for one video, just to keep it one video content there. So outside of the live stream, there's only one other video there. But, you know, if you want, no worries. There's a scene in there that makes it 18 plus video, 18 and older, so adults only. Alright, let's see where we're at. 64 miles out. Okay. Tell you, I'm tempted to just take the throttles and jam them to the firewall and get there. I get impatient sometimes. In 24 career mode, there is a button to toggle navigation boxes on and off. I don't know if it's a free flight. Yeah, I mean that's useful. Sometimes, you know, sometimes I want to use them, sometimes I don't. And if you're in the middle of a flight, the last thing I want to do is stop the flight and go to settings and turn something on or off, and then come back. And Okay, okay. Not sure what else you won't need in training. Okay. Learning as you go. Yep, that's good. I've had to learn by watching other people versus the game showing or telling us, excuse me, versus the game showing how to do stuff. Yeah, I've watched some other videos, and as far as realism goes and how to really operate, there's most of them kind of don't know what they're doing, and they're like the rest of us and feeling their way through. Um, but yeah, each airplane is a little bit different, obviously. Um, yeah, I'm not sure what what you're struggling with, but you got to learn your speeds and how the airplane reacts to your control stick and things of that nature. I mean, it's a matter of you got to practice. That's why it takes 40 hours of flight training to get a pilot's license, a minimum. I have confidence in you. You'll be fine. Don't underrate yourself. Let's see. Where are we at? Let's see. Can I get the airport on the radio yet? Let's take a look. I doubt it. We're too far out. Come on. Nope, not yet. Still out of range. Alright. I hate it when it does that. Working on your IFR certification. Okay. I've to get a proper IFR certification. It could get pretty challenging. I'm not sure what it is in sim what the requirements are, but in IRL in real life it's say it could be pretty tough. There's a lot of knowledge that you have to remember on how everything works, minimums and different categories and things of that nature. But yeah, I'm not sure what the simulator requires, but good luck with that. I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm sure you'll have no problem. Just keep practicing. Practice, practice, practice. All right. Let's see. We're at 47 miles out. Can we get them on the radio yet? Come on. Come on. No, not quite. Not quite. Because we are going to come down to, see, field elevation is 506, so we're going to come down to 1,600 feet. Come on. Just set that for 1,600. I'm doing, even though I'm flying through clouds, I'm still doing illegal VFR. How's that? 3054. Kansas City's 305. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Beechcraft 50 Delta contact St. Louis approach on 121.7. Good day.
Going to 121.7 Beechcraft 50 Delta. St. Louis approach Beechcraft, November, tree 50 Delta, 5,000 feet.
Beechcraft November tree
3054. Alright, so we're at 41 miles. One more check before I start a descent. Come on. Come on. There you are.
St. Louis Tower Beechcraft, November, tree 50 Delta, is 40 miles southwest, 5,000 feet with Charlie to land.
Beechcraft November 350 Delta St. Louis Tower. Altimeter 30.54, wind 29er tree at 4. Enter left traffic runway 30 left.
30 left.
Enter left traffic runway, tree 0 left, Beechcraft 50 Delta.
Yeah, we don't be doing that. Alright. This is going to be left traffic for 30 left. That's no fun. It'll fly me all the way around the airport. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to enter a right base for 30 left. That'll work. So, if I'm going to do that, then go back to set my heading bug. Set that. Go to heading mode. Got that. A couple of, do about 15 or 20 degrees to the right. Look at all that snow on the ground. How's that looking? A couple more degrees. Another 10. Shut those users off. Okay, 32 miles out. Plenty of time so far. I tell you, talk about you doing a whole bunch of flights in career mode. When I first got the flight simulator, getting used to the flight simulator, just the way it worked, was challenging. I was all over the place. I've gotten a little bit better since then. Definitely not a professional. Ease up with my descent. Zero left. So power setting is good. Descent is good. Double check the MSA here. MSA is like 1800, so we'll do that. Until we get into the pattern. There we go. Reset my view. Oh, nice. They make you get your IFR while flying through densely heavy clouds and fog in the islands north of Scotland. Well, there you go. Get through that. I guess you're good. That's funny. Got a bunch of airplanes coming in. They're on short final, no factor. How are we doing here? Oh, so we got a little too close. They're going around. Wow. I'm watching them on the on my nav map radar over here. All right, we're out. I can start squeezing a little bit back to the left, just a little bit. Coming up on 1,800 feet.
686 Heavy, follow the aircraft on final. Wind 264 at tree. Caution the Airbus A20N landing runway 30 right. Clear to land runway 29er. Clear to land runway 29er, American 2686 Heavy.
Okay. Now you see me keep looking to the left. I'm watching the nav map over here.
American 2686 Heavy, turn next taxiway.
Getting a little slow. Pick up the speed a little bit.
American 2686 Heavy, turn next taxiway.
We are 19.5 miles out on a left base, an extended left base. You should start seeing the cheetah ribbon pop up here pretty soon.
American 2686 Heavy, contact ground on 121.65.
Come on,
121.65, American 2686 Heavy.
come on, come on. Oh, I see what. I only went to 5,000 feet. That's why. Yeah, I descended too early. No biggie. We'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong? Shetland Island, nice. Very nice. Alright, so let's see. 16.5 miles. We'll start to configure about 10 miles out. You can fly rotorcraft in 24, but in 2020, forget it. And flying 2020 rotorcraft in 24, also forget it. Let's see how we doing here. 14 miles out. Yeah, so you can see the You can see out that window there. Let's do this. Take a quick peek outside. There's the cheaters. Alright, we're going to cheat to the right. Come on, we're cheating to the right. 13 miles out. Excuse me, once again. There we go. Alright. 12 miles out. Yeah. Almost there. See, we're below 202. Set flaps 20. Okay, flaps 20. Another cheat, a little more cheat to the right, left. Yeah, looks pretty good. Speed, come on. Set power for approach. God, this is so sensitive. Below 158, gear down. Get up here and I'll make a turn to 306. Looking at my left window there. Okay, there's just crossing downwind leg. One more power off. Too much, too much. I'll fall out of the sky if I do that. There we go. We're on speed. Okay, over here. This is going to be interesting. Interesting. Speed is okay. Power is good.
Where'd the pop-up come from?
Let me start my turn in.
Welcome home.
Why are you doing that? Stall. Give me a break. Don't want to be doing that. Why are you going so slow? All right.
Wind 252 at 5. Clear to land runway
Let's get that angle of attack down. There we go.
Hold
Yeah.
short runway 29er southwest. Clear to land runway 29er southwest 259er 5 heavy. Southwest tree 470 heavy, turn next taxiway.
See, now I'm going to use the cheetah ribbon. Yep.
Southwest tree 470 heavy, contact ground on 118.925. Going to 118.925, southwest tree 470 heavy. Beechcraft 50 Delta, wind 252 at 5. Caution the Airbus A20 and landing runway tree 0 right. Clear to land runway tree 0 left.
We are
Clear
clear to land.
30 left Beechcraft 50 Delta.
Alright, we'll start our way down a little bit. Nice gentle descent here. Reset my power just a wee bit. God, this thing is so sensitive. Alright, here comes the exciting part. Ooh, starting to frame out on me a little bit. Don't do that to me. There we go. Set
St.
that.
Louis Tower, southwest 29er 87 heavy, 7 miles southeast inbound, RNF Zulu runway 29er approach.
There we go.
Southwest 259er 5 heavy, exit runway when able.
Looking pretty good.
Southwest 29er 87 heavy, St. Louis Tower.
Speed's good, power's good.
Altimeter tree 0.50, wind 252 at 5. Cleared RNF Zulu runway 29er approach. Southwest 29er 87
Alright.
heavy, follow the Airbus A20 in on the runway. Wind 252 at 5. Caution the Beechcraft King Air landing runway tree 0 left. Clear to land runway 29er.
Alright, my airplane. I'm going to take over. Autopilot's off.
Clear to land runway 29er southwest 29er 87 heavy. Southwest 259er 5 heavy, exit runway when able.
God, I didn't even touch the throttle and it's fallen off. Ooh.
Southwest
100
259er
feet.
5 heavy, contact ground on 121.65.
A little to the left. 100 feet. 70, 60, 50,
121.65, southwest 259er 5 heavy.
30,
Goodbye.
20, 15, 10, touchdown. There we go.
Beechcraft 50 Delta, exit runway when able.
Let's see, which way do you want to go? Pick a direction, any direction. We'll just turn up to the right here. Bring these flaps up a little bit.
Beechcraft 50 Delta, contact ground on 121.9er.
121.9er Beechcraft 50 Delta.
Alright.
St. Louis ground Beechcraft November tree 50 Delta taxi to the gate.
Beechcraft
All right. Notice when they flying checklist, they give you your aircraft still doesn't start up currently.
Cross runway 30 left Quebec, Beechcraft 50 Delta.
All right, I think I'm going to end things here. That was a test. I hope it worked out. Looks like it did. Maddie, I appreciate you coming in and throwing all those chats up. I'll be sure and check out your next stream when I get a chance. I'm going to finish the rest of these flights off stream. I got about 2 hours of flying to do, and I'll get all that done. And we'll see you on the next one. Okay, take care. Whoop. The wife says thanks for the one. That was cute. Not yet. Hey, I don't drink and fly. Much? I don't know. It's about community, getting people together to fly together, that kind of thing. That's really it. Through the chat, they were chatting in the when you bring the channel up, there's a chat window there. No. Yeah, YouTube doesn't do two-way communication that way. This is basically you're live streaming a video up, so you're basically recording something. So, but mhm. Yeah. yeah, Matty, he was saying a lot of things about the differences between 2020, which is what I'm running, versus 24. You know, some of the things you can do in this, not in that, you know, back and forth. So some of the differences, I mean, and that's very useful. Yeah. Well, yeah, yeah. Well, people who are going to be joining in, they're all going to be flight simmers anyway. So either you know, either active or new or whatever. But yeah, it's just yeah, it's just for fun. It's just for fun. So. Um, I haven't quite decided that yet. I mean, that's when. Well, you know, once they find you, they can subscribe. You turn on notifications, so you know, and you can schedule stuff, so they get a notification saying, "Hey, he's going to be going live." You know, but yeah, I don't want it to become a job at this point. It's casual. I'm gonna try to keep it that way for at least for a while. Because I think you need like 1,000 subscribers or something like that, and so many hours watched before you can monetize your channel. So before they put commercials on it. But yeah, right. Yeah, so it's primarily for be part of the community, and we could all we all join into each other's channels. Yeah. But the delay, because I was watching the feed, right? So I'm surprised my computer handled all of this. And so I'm flying the simulator. I've got all those little servers running to make everything work. Then I've got the studio software running, which takes the video feed and sends it to YouTube. Then I've got a window with YouTube open and watching myself. So so I'm not only flying the sim, but it's encoding the video, sending it out, and I'm feeding it back. So I got two-way video going, and the whole flight sim thing with its internet requirements. So I was surprised at how well it actually worked. So with the limited hardware that I've got, but yeah, it's coming. They yet was it yesterday just announced the new video cards, so the 5,000 series cards are out now. So hopefully that'll drop the price of the 4,000 cards, which is great because I was planning on putting a 3,000 card in. Yeah, and yeah. The last spec I put together is about $2,500, $2,600. So prices are not too terrible right now. But did you like the scenery and all that? Yeah, I set for real time weather, but I backed up the time a little bit so it's daytime, because just so we have something to see. Yeah, I mean, it would. Yeah, I mean, and that's fine. Nighttime flying is fine. But for what I'm trying to do here, this is like I say, this is proof of concept, making sure things are working, getting things set up, kind of prototyping, what I've got to do here to make all this stuff work. But now we gotta get you in there. Get you flying. Well, you can fly along. See that? See, the thing is, one person's streaming, and you have everybody else flying along with you, so they're like in your video, but you know, as you know, as a separate airplane out there in the video. You know what I mean? So anyway, so you can see yourself. That remember I showed you that one where I showed my landing? That's from somebody else's video, because I was flying along with them, and they stopped and watched me come in for a landing. So that's that kind of thing. I mean, you get a couple of folks together and just kind of fly together and. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'll keep playing with it. I'll keep playing. See, doing a schedule is kind of tough because, especially when it comes summertime, and I might be camping this week or that week, or you know, who knows? Might be here, might be there. And who knows what's going on? Like I say, it's not like I'm a content creator or influencer or whatever you want to call these people that do this and they get money out of it. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, and some of them, they've got memberships too, where you could join and all this other, which costs money. Yeah. It's a business. Okay, fine. It's a business. But not for everyone. Like the guy I was watching today, he probably streams. His streams are long. I think he streamed like 6 hours today, but he had to get off early because he had to go pick up his daughter or something last minute. But he'll stream like 6 or 8 hours straight, and he'll do that. He'll do that for 3 times a week, 4 times a week. But he's a content creator, and he's a retired New York fireman, lives outside of Chicago right now, and this is what he does. He gets income out of it, like a little side income out of it. Yeah, that's fine. He's doing what he likes, and make a couple of bucks, knock your socks off. He seems to be a really nice guy. He's very personable. So yeah, sure. And but it's the same. It's basically that same group of folks, and they kind of promote each other's channels. Like today, before he got off, he told people, hey, Rex is going to start his stream in 5 minutes. Why don't you go watch his stuff? And promote each other's channels. That's the community. Yeah, yeah. 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 And not everybody's. People try to be that way, but it seems like he's got it down. But the weirdest thing is when you're sitting here by yourself with a camera going, trying to make conversation. That's the biggest challenge. And I was before Nate got off earlier today, I told him, because I was asking about it, I had a couple of questions for him, and I'm like, yeah, it's a completely different animal when you're flying by yourself versus flying in front of the camera with everybody watching. He says, oh yeah, and that's why, like I took off today, I forgot to start my freaking mission. So I just turned around and came back. So I had to come back to the same airport so I could start the mission and get credit for it in the economy thing. Yeah, too many buttons. I mean, I've got more screens going. Yeah, neat. picture on your phone, so everything was really tiny. But I'd be curious in how, what people think about the size of my, because I got my PFD down there, my flight director, so you could see what I'm doing. Then you get the picture of me down the other corner. I made that little, but I was just wondering how they come across on the computer screens. But being on your phone, you really, yeah. But on your phone, it's like, yeah, they're like uber tiny. Yeah. All right. Right. Okay. I will. All right. Talk to you.